for inviting me to
And
be a
somehow
speaker
BBC
here.
found about this, and they published this. Okay, I just would like to tell that many of you know me because of some of these pictures I am going to show. Okay, so this is the one. This is the computer I built before 2000 in late 1990s when I was living in the villages, and we had no ways to bring computers, so we built this one. And somehow they published this news. So then in early 2000, what I did is, using this simple indoor device, I became able to build long-range wireless network. That was almost 40 kilometers. I can challenge you to try this. If you want to try, you can try with this small indoor router that has just 60 milliwatt transmit power. How that was possible to connect this long-range wireless network, So let me show some of these pictures. This is how we did. Using that small indoor router and using the setup like this, we became able to make a long-range wireless network. This is why, many of you know what I am doing and who am I. So then we started building wireless networks in many of these remote areas, and now we have connected about more than 200 villages in remote parts of Nepal to the internet. But I get internet bandwidth from the ISPs like Subishu, WorldLinks, and other ISPs. And now I have my own ISPs also, what I call Nepal Wireless. It is another big ISP like Subishu, but it is a rural ISP. It is rural ISP license provided by Nepal Telecommunication Authority, but we are not commercial ISP because I work mostly in the remote areas where commercial ISPs like for you, it is difficult to reach. And I enjoy working in difficult environment. So, because of what I did in the mountain, in the communities, I got many international awards and recognitions. You can see that. Those awards and recognition, I didn't ask them to give it to me, they just provided it to me. So, but now, those international awards and the national awards are now on auction to generate money. If you are interested, you are welcome to buy. Okay? It is an auction. So, why? Why I am doing this? Why I am putting those medals that I got in auctions? Because I learned the most important lesson in 25 years. It has been almost 30 years I have been working in the rural areas, trying to do different things, and trying to bring internet in the schools, in the communities, trying to teach people how to use computers, how to use the internet for education, for health, for e-commerce purpose. So, while I doing this, I learned one most important lesson in 25 years, which is social work and community development work is needed to make communities better, but it is not enough. For making a poor country like Nepal economically prosperous nation, we need to do more. I am still doing it. I am still bringing internet in the rural areas, helping people to learn computers, use